So there we go. No, so a lot of the themes have been fascinating, but what is the thread of all of this is storytelling and the importance of storytelling. I think storytelling is one of the most undervalued and the most biggest superpower in the world of business and beyond. Steve Denning himself, who was here yesterday and today, he did a really inspiring talk on leadership storytelling, where he tells people how to be leaders, they need to wake people up out of their complacency. And of course, we can also use stories as a way of thinking to the future, just thinking about what Lisa said. So storytelling is really, really cool and a really useful thing to do. I'm going to give you 2 takeaways. You do need to be involved. Please grab your pens and your awesome little sketchbooks. Grab them now. No one will see these. You're in a safe space. Come on, grab them. You've got to keep up. I'm going to just present to you 2 different types of metaphors that are really useful to all of you here as team players, coaches, facilitators, managers, leaders. We all tell stories. And I want to go through 2 useful visual metaphors. One is the journey, which focuses more on the story, and one is vehicles. And if you can just take away, and in your back pocket, you're armed with a journey and a vehicle metaphor that you can draw. The world is your ocean, as well as a drink from the reception. First things first, vehicle. I don't want to give you all the answers, so I'm going to let you start here. So the first thing I want you to do is draw an aeroplane. You have 30 seconds to draw an aeroplane. Make it look safe because I'm going to be flying in about 2 hours. An aeroplane. Draw an aeroplane. You're doing it on your own. You don't have to share it with anyone. Give it a go. One of the key things to this is simplicity. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Don't you go anywhere near my flip chart.
I am the world's worst artist.
Okay.
But I know how to draw an airplane.
Again, we're unscripted.
Airplane.
You're probably going to do exactly what I'm about to do.
I learned it from you.
Oh, okay, here we go.
So,
there we go. And he's right. Ladies and gentlemen, an aeroplane.
that's as good as I get.
So that is true, right? You give a nice big circle, a plus sign, 2 lines here, a circle there, and a little smiley mouth. Chet just took it to the next level with a little bit on the end. I like that. So there we go. So nice vehicles. Vehicles are really good to do because they're a great way to think about culture, transformation, all of the themes that we've been talking about. Future fit, right? Everything you can kind of align with this. What is holding us back and what is propelling us forward? A good example is the sailboat, right? A nice smiley mouth like this. Draw a line here and here, right? Draw a sort of a little D and a larger D, and there we have a sailboat, right? A sailboat. Another simple one that you might wish to do is this. Anyone cycle? Push bike? Any cyclists in the room? There's a lot of angles there. Simple way to draw a bike. Think of 2 mountain peaks or a McDonald's M. If you draw a line here, if you draw a line here, if you draw a circle here, and there we go. You like that, eh? I don't think I can raise the bar anymore. When it comes to drawing a car, it always looks a bit like a Batmobile, but all you need is 2 lines, right? You draw a bit of an R shape, and then you draw a line this way around, and then all you do is just kind of bring them across. And there we go. Some vehicles there. Can I get a little bit of a clap, just for a bit of energy? My emotion is definitely anxiety. Journey. A journey metaphor. Metaphor for journeys are great. Roadmaps, customer journeys, stories, everything that we've talked about. You bring people on a compelling journey. So when you think about structure patterns and thinking about helping to kind of identify those moments of truth, you can kind of use some sort of S-shaped path structure pattern. I'm going to give you 2 options for drawing an awesome journey, all right? The first one, if you're drawing along, you draw a horizontal line, and then you do 2 lines like this, and then you've got a little hash line for the road, and then you could have the sun And there we go. We've got a nice journey. Very few lines, and then you can bring people to you, and you can visualize. See, the simple and the important thing about this, when it comes to visual literacy and visual thinking and all these things, people talk about left brain, right brain thinking. It comes down to visual literacy, right? We learn to read and write using our visual literacy before we learn to read and write. We learn to use visual literacy first. And we navigate a children's book using that visual literacy. And that's why it's such a universal and awesome language. And it's about how you receive and obtain information. So all of you have the ability to embrace visual thinking by encouraging others to do so. Do you want to go one further up, one stage? Here we go. So if you could do a little S shape, it looks, some people say like a swan or a bird, maybe not. You've got a sort of tighter curl there and then a larger one. And then all you do is, the rule is you start at the top and you slowly bring those lines apart. They've got to slowly come apart, and then you can draw the line across, and there we have a nice journey. And you can kind of build on that. We'll come to EBM in just a minute. We won't. We can kind of build on this here, and then we've got this there. We've got some nice mountains. Thinking about nature. I'm inspired by Lisa. And there we go. So vehicle metaphors, journey metaphors. Vehicles are really good for retrospectives. Where are we going? What's holding us back? Journey metaphors are really good for storytelling. Thank you.